Yeah. You got it okay?
Got it. I literally bring everything. Because if I don't, I need it. All right.
I don't want to stay for the APT.
Okay, so this is Idaho Public Television. We're in Boise. There's a microwave. And of course, I can't see the sign because I have a tree in front of it. And here's Ron and Craig and Judy going in. Here I come. So there we are. This is my flip.
Oh, yeah, you've got a flip? Ah, cool.
See?
Yeah.
And then we'll put it all together and,
Cool.
and look at
Edit
it.
it, and then you can go on this little YouTube thing and hear it.
Oh, that's scary.
Good to see you. It's good to see you. Will people be waiting down here, Peter, or where?
We're right here.
Oh, okay.
We actually have a separate telemedia room, totally wired for everything. Give the group or groups a quick run through of the operation, a tour after the.
They would love it.
Yeah.
You could do that, we could say that because
Yeah.
they like to, people are here because they're going to see you.
All right. How are you doing? Here's Craig and Judy getting ready for their little. Yep. Okay. Yes. No, that's fine.
The building is there's no restroom on this floor, so you either need to go up or down. And the weird way the building is secured, somebody has to actually beep you up or down. So Kelly, who you met in the lobby, will if you need to use the restroom, just walk out. She'll escort you up or down, depending on which way you want to send them. And if for whatever reason she's already with somebody, our staff are the folks who are going to be sitting in the back of the room. Rich Van Gendren, our chief engineer, Sandy Strife, our head of communications, Kim Phillips, our head of marketing and fundraising, and I'm Ron Pisanesky. I'm the head content guy here, and the one who I think most of you got the invitation from. Peter Morrill, our general manager.
Hi, everyone.
So any one of us, if it needs to, can beep you up or down to. Any other housekeeping items that you think of before we get started? If you have, there's plenty of them. So should we go ahead and get started?
Let's get started.
Okay. This is Judith Leroy, Craig Reed, David Leroy. They're from Track Media Services, which is I would say the sort of leading research and audience analysis company that public television stations around the country use. They're based in Tucson, Arizona.
Talk to people about and say, well, why did they say that? Why do they think that? And is there anything behind this? So this is why we got you together today to talk about this, and that's what we're here to do. The only thing that you can do wrong today is not to be candid, because we really want to hear what you have to say. But I didn't realize that at first. Anybody else have problems with that option originally when you did
Yeah,
that?
we ran across that in the first setup, and I thought it was a setting for it would shut off after you went inactive, and it would turn itself off as an energy saver. Turns out, turns you off right in the middle of the program.
So should we say there are a few glitches and learning to use
No.
converter boxes, perhaps? Yeah.
You always move your antenna or reprogram your channel scan. So I had to do that, and then it came in. But I thought, oh brother, is this what it's going to be like after February? I'm going to constantly have to deal with this.
So there's a bit of trepidation about what's going to happen
Yeah.
after. Donna, you had a comment.
Well, you were asking about frustration, and
the volume changes significantly, and so
You
I'm
didn't
sitting there
find
with
that
a
before?
mute. No, I'm sitting there with the mute button because it's
Not with the
frustrating.
analog stations. They're pretty
Consistent.
even. But
There was
digital,
some,
yeah.
but nothing like I'm experiencing
It's
now.
mostly what underwriting spot anticipate having with digital, Emily? Is that
I have another
overstated?
issue too, that mine's the other way. It's loud. It'll go from where it's okay, and then when commercial comes on, it goes.
Yeah.
It
thinking a forum would be some sort of a chat forum would be a good way to get some of the more, maybe not the most common issues dealt with.
My experience is that the most misinformation is from the commercial people who are trying to sell you the converter box or the DirecTV and cable companies. I'm not hooked up mainly because I wanted local stations in high definition, and I still don't know if DirecTV broadcasts local stations in high definition.
Logically, it's a murky issue, and I know it's in a sense it's much like starting television all over again. The signal, we've had some issues with signal, but we've played with things, we've gotten it right. The content is great. The high def is fabulous when you get a high def program.
Is it as good as the high def on other channels?
Oh, yes, definitely.
As good or better. The quality is fabulous. The program mix is great. I think it's they've done a fabulous job with a very tough subject. Is it perfect? No, but then what they're working with isn't perfect either. So on the whole, I'd say they've done everything they can to try and educate people, and I know behind the scenes I'm sure they beat their brains out and put in a lot of long nights trying to make things.
And I'll answer as many questions as I can get in as we walk around and
We can take anyone on
do
the
the
tour that
station
would like
tour.
to hang.
If you want to hang here
grab some
and ask
food,
questions,
we can just queue up right out here for those that want to go on a quick tour. We can have you in and out.
Thanks for coming, folks.
Thank
You're
you.
a great
Yep,
group.
thank
I
you.
really appreciate it. Thank you.